before we stop and break for some time, we'll have time for break and there will be refreshment before we come back for the second session of the meeting. Take some other slot and we are done for today. We hope that the Lord will help us in Jesus' name. I'm going to be reading a poem for some of us who have been to a meeting of this kind. You will agree with me that we'll be reading this poem in every of our meetings. And the reason is not because we don't have what to do. It is not because there are not other things to do. No. What we've discovered that this is a very crucial aspect of our lives as students on campus. And so I want to plead for some of us who have read it before and you have a copy. Please, while our sisters will be sharing, you do us a favor and you must not collect again because we have it already. So that those of us that are coming here for the first time will have a copy. Are we together? Yes, so that's what we are going to do. Our sisters, please, can you just share it? There is no need to give brethren from Kubacha, just pass them. They are not students. All right. Let's be fast, please. I'm going to the point after which we will be praying for our lives before we move to the team talk for this meeting. The point of a higher institution graduating student. All of us, I believe we are students, and so being on campus, we are not the first. There are people who have been to the campus before us, and the Lord by mercy helped some to finish well. And so they are writing to admonish us, making it clear for us to note some of the things that we need to do so that we will also finish successfully as they do. I read. While in secondary school, I heard so much about campus. Campus which comprises the building and the ground, which make up the premises of a university, polytechnic, or college, where post-secondary education activities are carried out. It is where the average graduating secondary school student aspires to be. Campus. Since I was in secondary school, I fell in love with you unconsciously without you knowing. Do you know why? First, you are an environment set up to train and mold people for their professional callings. Secondly, you prepare future leaders for the wider society. So, for me to have my dreams fulfilled in life, coupled with my parents, teachers, and others of goodwill who drummed into my ears the need to further my education, my passion for you, that is the campus, grew rapidly until my heart was fixed on you. Meanwhile, one silent desire behind my passion to come to you was a quest for independence. When I was with my parents, I felt I was in a tight corner where my freedom was hijacked. Why? Because my parents monitored my movement. My aunties, uncles, siblings, and even our pastor all kept a close watch on me. They didn't want me to see with this. They didn't want to see me with a strange person without interrogating and cautioning me. They were upset whenever they saw me keeping undue closeness with people of questionable character. Worst of all, was when they saw me becoming intimate with the opposite sex. My mom and senior siblings couldn't hear me answer phone calls without asking whom I spoke with. Back then in my father's house, somebody was always there, checking what I consumed. I needed permission to go out, and on late returns, what I received was oral and discipline. So the very day I got admission to a higher institution, I lived with joy and said to myself, campus, here I come. Finally, when I arrived on campus, the campus whisper came so gently into my ear, saying, your freedom has now come. With me, you will have all the liberty you desire to live your life as you want. There and then, it became real to me. I was no longer within the circumference of my parents' eyes.